Hello guys, this is Rita Space TV. You are welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. And if you are new, and if today is the first time you are seeing my face, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. It is free of charge. I have a lot of interesting content to share with you guys. Please click that red button that says subscribe and get me to 1,000 subscribers. You are not paying any money. You are not paying any money. Once you subscribe, it is free. No money. You are not paying any money. Today, I want to share my experience on my encounter with, well, in Nigeria, they call it one chance. So today, I want to share my experience on my encounter with one chance in Nigeria. It all happened that after I finished my final year examination, after I write my final paper, after my final year exam, we went on holiday because I was schooling in Ebonyi State while I stay in Lagos. So after our exam, we went on holiday. I traveled back to Lagos. So the school was on holiday. The school was on holiday itself. So when I traveled back to Lagos, after some time, we were called, all final year students, to come for our clearance. So I traveled back to Ebonyi State. And what happened is that when the school is on holiday, all these school bus shuttle that do take students, that live up, because I live off campus. I live in the hostel outside campus. So all these school bus, as in this school shuttle, that do take students to the school. So when the school is on holiday, most of the shuttle, most of the bus, they are not always working. So most of them, they are not always working because the school is on holiday. So nobody for them to carry. So most of them are always, on break. They are not always working until when school resumes. So when we are now called upon, all final year students, to come for our clearance, I traveled back to Ebonyi State to start my clearance. I traveled on Sunday. So to start the clearance, to go to school on Monday, to start my final year clearance. So when I came out at the bus stop, I didn't see any bus that will take me to school. So normally, I know that it will be difficult for me to get bus because the school is already on holiday. So I waited at the bus stop from 10 minutes, no bus, 30 minutes, no bus, 1 hour, no bus, going to 2 hours, and I was still at the bus stop. No bus to take me to school. So fortunately, there was this private car, passing along the road. So when this private car get to my direction, where I was standing at the bus stop, the man driving the car said, school, are you going to school? He mentioned the name of my campus. I said yes. So I now entered the car. So as I entered the car, there is another man at the front of the car. The driver of the vehicle and another man, they were sitting at the front of the vehicle. So the driver and another man at the front, while I was at the back. I entered at the back seat. When we were now driving on our way, going to my school road, then the man sitting close to the driver now told the driver that the driver should stop, that he wants to come down, that he's coming down there. So the driver stopped. This man came down, gave the driver $1. Stopped, gave the driver $1. So the driver now told him that no, now you are giving me $1. He said, that is the money that he's with now. So the driver now told him that this is Nigeria now, that we don't spend the dollar, that what we spend is naira. So this man now said, that he come from Benin Republic, and that is what he has been spending there, and that is the money that is with him. That he come from Benin Republic, that he does not have naira, that what he's with is dollar, that he does not have any naira notes with him. So the driver now tell him to enter inside the bus back, that is going to take him to where he's going to change the dollar to naira. So that is how this man entered inside the bus back. After this man entered inside the bus, the driver will now start driving. So the man was now telling the driver that he came from Benin Republic, that he brought in some goods to sell to one of his customers here. Unfortunately, he gets here that he brought in some freezers, generator, television, different goods to his customers, to one of his customers living here in Nigeria. Fortunately for him getting here, he has been calling the said customer, calling and calling and calling, and the customer's number has been switched off, and he did not know what to do. So the driver now asked him that, okay, that where is the goose. He now told the driver that he left the goose, he rented the warehouse, that is where he kept all the goose, that if he will even see somebody that will buy the goose from him auction price, that he will sell everything off, that he has been calling this said customer for the past 2 days, and the number has been switched off, and he don't want to remain stranded here in Nigeria, that if he will see somebody that will help him to sell the goods, or that he will be very, very happy. So at that moment, he told the driver that please, he should help him to get somebody, customer, that he will sell off all those goods to. That the goods that he brought in, generator, freezer, television, a lot of electronics, that the driver should help him to look for customer that he will sell those goods to. And any goods, he said, that is going to give the customer, is going to give the man, the driver, some percentage from whatever they say that is going to give me. So at that moment, the driver now turned to me and was like telling me that that look at this man, let us help him out too. So at that moment, me, I don't even know what happened to me. Immediately, I was just flowing with them in the conversation. I was now like feeling for the man that hey, yeah, that you that all the way from Benin Republic, you brought goods to Nigeria. Imagine, how can people be this wicked? You are now calling the customer, he's not picking your call. So the driver now said that okay, that we should help him with that, and this man said he's going to give us commission on whatever goods, on whatever thing we sell, that is going to give us some percentage, that is going to give the driver some percentage, some commission on after selling. If we can help him to get buyers that will buy those electronics, he will give me commission, and he will also give the driver some commission. So the driver was now like telling me that we should help this man out too. That look at what this man is saying, that it's not good for us to leave him stranded like that in Nigeria. That we should go to the warehouse and see where we should go to the warehouse and see the goods. After seeing the goods, after seeing the electronics he brought to Nigeria to sell, that we will now look for customers that will buy those electronics from him, then we get our own commission in return. So I now agreed, though I don't even know what come over, and whatever they are saying, I'm just like, whatever they say, I just agree. Whatever they say, I just don't know what come over me. My mind didn't even go that this thing is a scam, or this thing is that these people are dubious, or that these people are evil. My mind didn't even go there. So I was not like say, okay, oh yeah, let's help him now. Let us go to the warehouse. So let us go to the warehouse. Let us go and check the electronics first, then we look for buyers that will help him to buy those electronics. So on our way going, the man and the driver started talking. So from one of their conversation, the man started saying that he's with paper here, that if he pour one water or something, if he pour chemical or water, if he pour water on top of the paper, that the paper will turn to money. So the driver was now telling him that, are you sure? Because are you sure of what you are saying? Are you serious? So the man was now saying, yes, that he should try it. If he have water, he should pour it on top of the paper, that the paper will turn to money. That is how this driver stopped on the way, bought a bag of pure water. He put it inside the vehicle, take one sachet from the bag of pure water. So at that moment, and take one sachet from the bag of the pure water, and we are still driving, going to the warehouse. The man is still driving to the warehouse where those electronics is. So at that moment, we've gotten to the junction before my school, because after that junction that we get to, that is where you will see people that junction is just like a junction, a bus stop. That is where you see a lot of people selling something, and even some about 2 policemen are also there. And now once we pass that junction, we will not see any building, or we will not see anybody again till we get to my school campus, because my school campus is not too far from that junction, because where my school is located is in a developing area, a new site. It's the school is just located there. The place, it has not yet developed. So where the school is located, they build it there so that the school will bring development to the place. So, and this junction before my school, that is where you see traders, people selling wares. That is where you also see, when we get to that junction, there is traders selling something, there is shops, there is some policemen at that junction. So and after that junction, once we pass that junction, we are not going to see anybody again. We are not going to see anybody or any house or any people selling on the way till we get to my school. So when we get to that junction now, and this man was about opening the pure water to pour on the paper so that it will turn to money. So I now told the driver that I now told the man driving us that I want to come down, because at that moment it's like I come back to my senses. That is when I realize that these people are evil. These people have an evil mission. So something just came on me. I now realized myself, came back to myself. I now told the driver that I want to come down. He said, "What? I want to come down. Come down for what? Have we gotten to the warehouse? Didn't we agree that we are going to the warehouse?" And I told him that, one mind now tell him that if I should tell this man that I'm not going again, this man may decide to speed off. This man may decide to increase the speed. And once we pass there, we won't see anybody, we won't see any human being on the way again till we get to my school. So when the driver now said, didn't we agree that we are going to the warehouse together? Why are you not saying that you are coming down? So what I now told him that see, my purse have fall down, that I want to come down, I want to pick it up. Now my purse have fall down. So that is how this driver slowed down. As he's slowing down, I just opened the vehicle and jumped out of it immediately. Immediately I jumped at this. He didn't even wait, like he just speed off, because he know that if he should do anything funny, policemen are there that will hold him. So that is how I managed to escape. That is how God delivered me from the wrong vehicle, from one chance vehicle that I entered, because I don't know what they are up to. I don't know what they are up to. The man at the front pretended to be a passenger, not knowing that they work hand to hand, not knowing that he worked hand to hand with the driver. So I don't know what will have been my fate, if not for that, if not for me using that process, using that medium, or telling him that thing that I want to pick something. If not for me telling him that, using that opportunity for me to come down, I don't know what they will have done to me. I don't know where they will have taken me to. They will have taken me to, maybe that they will take me to unknown places, which is not my point. I just thank God for delivering me and delivering me from that experience. I thank God, because I don't know what both of them are up to. Because there have been a lot of cases where they may take people to the bush, or to unknown places to harm them for evil. So I just thank God, how God just saved me from that experience, how God didn't allow them to take me to unknown places. So I just thank God. So I decided to share my story to encourage everyone out there. If you are in a bus stop, I will advise everyone to learn from it. If you are in a bus stop, it's better you wait for public transport, even if public transport is not coming your way, or maybe you've been standing at the bus stop for hours, you are not able to see public transport. It's advisable to endure and wait till public transport come your way, then you take a public transport that will take you to your destination. Do not be in a hurry that you are going late where you are going to. You jump into a private vehicle which you don't know, you don't know the driver, you don't know them, you don't know where they are coming from, because you are in a hurry. So it's advisable not to enter private vehicle. So if you are in a bus stop and you are going to any place, just wait. If you don't have your own private vehicle, wait till you see commercial vehicle, till you see public transport that will take you to your destination. Don't be in a hurry and enter private vehicle. That private vehicle may be bad, that will take people to unknown places and unknown destination, or even to the bush, just to harm the person. So I'm just sharing this story to make people learn from my story. So thank you for watching, and if today is the first time you are coming across my channel, I'll be saying it again, kindly subscribe to my channel and share it with your family and friends. Leave your comment in the comments below if you've encountered something of this nature before. Let me know in the comment section.